Excited that we have teamed up with Ivanhoe Cambridge on this. So that brings us to our first phase that we've been working on for more than 5 years. As such, you can see here in the blue, there's towers 1, 2, and 3. They compose of three towers. The number 1 tower, in fact, is going to be the tallest tower in Western Canada. So whoever is tallest currently, we're going to make sure we're at least 2 feet taller than they are. So I think Gilmore is trying to say they're tallest, but they're also 300. They're also at 200 feet elevation. This starts at 457, and we'll go another 66 or so stories on top of that. It'll be very similar to our Canada House, which is 69 stories in Toronto. So we're very excited about that. It'll be about 600 to 650 units in that development. Tower 2, which is the first one that will be coming out in October. We're hoping for an October, roughly a mid-October launch. In COVID, we've done our test case last weekend, and we're working out the details of how to be COVID friendly at the same time launching something as dynamic as this Metrotown trio. Tower 3 will be the shortest of 3, and then the 3 towers immediately west of that, it actually makes a curved arc, and I think we have a couple of pictures that we want to building renderings. So you'll see here, they'll take a shape kind of coming in from one side and going up the other side. So 6 towers in total, 1 office tower in combination of that, and then we've already seen Ivanhoe Cambridge's first design tower that will be after ours. So you'll get a glimpse of the 6 towers as they're developing along here. What I really like about Burnaby is the outdoor space that we're allowed to build to. As everybody knows, downtown Vancouver is always a challenge because the FSR for your balcony has to be taken out of the FSR for the building, which means that every time we build something in Vancouver, we have usually fairly small balconies because we're taking space that we could otherwise build a suite and allocating it to a balcony space. In the case of Burnaby, there's 2 things that are different about Burnaby versus Vancouver. One is there's no height limitation, so we can go as tall as we want. And secondly, balconies do not count in your FSR. So whatever the size of the building we have, we can make the balcony sizes whatever we want. So it's afforded us to be able to provide unique curved balconies on all these suites, which are similar to the Brentwood model that we're currently doing as well. The other thing about this project is this will be the last trio of high-rises in Burnaby that don't have a rental component to them. They, luckily enough, even though we're doing some rezoning changes on the amenities, we have not gone far enough to require a brand new rezoning, which means we are exempt from putting any rental component into the building. We are, however, and I think I mentioned to the team the other day, today we have a vote on a building on Barker, we're calling it our Barker site, which is right by the Central Station and overlooks Central Park. That is being voted on tonight at City Hall, and that actually is our first tower that will have 314 or 315 units in a residential tower, 2 to 3 bed, mostly 2 to 3 bedrooms, only about 78 1-bedroom units. And that project, we actually have to put in rental. But what we decided to do was build a separate rental tower right beside the other tower, because the lot was big enough that we have existing people that are currently in there that we have to displace. The 48 people we're displacing actually get to come back into the new building, brand new, at the same rents that they're paying today 3 years from now. So that project is probably coming out in and has a port cochere, has a lot of cool ideas. That's coming out probably February, March of 2021. So we have 4 projects coming out very, very quickly in Burnaby. So I want to go back and talk about this very unique and impressive amenities plan for the project. On the ground floor, there is commercial and retail stores. We are being able to use and connect into the existing parkade of Metrotown. So all of our project, when you go into the parkade, you'll be able to directly go from the parkade in the parking level to the continuation of the Metrotown Mall. That's a joint venture that we do have with Ivanhoe Cambridge. The retail will be very tall. It'll be one-story retail as opposed to two. We originally designed it for two, but we decided to make it more illustrious with high ceilings. Most of the amenities planned on the podium level are going to be shared with all three towers. So everything you see from here all the way through will be all amenities. And I'll just briefly go into the amenities here in a second. So very excited. So let's just flip the page here and see what Gabby's got for us.